Hello everyone, welcome to video lecture series of Communication Engineering. Today's topic is single tone frequency modulation. So in this particular video I am going to tell you about the single tone frequency modulation and what are the important other factors like modulation index, percentage modulation, carrier swing. So let us discuss all of these factors in detail. To start with, first we have to understand and revise what is the frequency modulation. In case of the frequency modulation, you can define this is a process where the frequency of carrier signal is varied according to the instantaneous value of the modulating or baseband signal. You can see in this particular diagram, three waveforms have been shown over here. First is for the message signal. Second is for the carrier signal, and third is the resultant frequency modulated signal is being shown over here. You can see the behavior of the message signal. When the message signal amplitude is being increased, like in this particular duration, then you can see the frequency of the carrier is also increasing. But when the amplitude is decreasing, means during the negative half, the frequency of carrier is also decreasing. So in this particular manner you can understand how this behavior is going to be vary. So you can observe clearly from this diagram that frequency of carrier is varying according to the modulating signal. At the same time, by keeping the maximum amplitude of carrier as constant. So here maximum amplitude of carrier is constant and instantaneous carrier frequency omega I, it can be calculated and plotted by taking an unmodulated carrier frequency or the center frequency as omega C and by taking the variations of instantaneous carrier frequency according to the modulating signal. First term is carrier swing. To understand this particular term and how much the carrier swing will be in the case of the FM, if we say the carrier frequency is denoted by omega C, now let us calculate the frequency when the amplitude of message signal is maximum. So when the amplitude of message signal is maximum, if the frequency is denoted as omega C plus delta omega, and the other point when the minimum amplitude of the message signal, if the frequency at that particular point is omega C minus delta omega. So from here you can observe, and I have also discussed in the case of the waveforms when we have drawn, the difference between the FM modulated frequency and normal frequency is known as the frequency deviation, and it is denoted by delta omega. So from this particular frequency deviation in the waveform as well, you can observe that the deviation of frequency of carrier signal is from high to low or low to high, means peak to peak. So this particular deviation of frequency of carrier signal from high to low or low to high is known as carrier swing. So overall the carrier swing will be what? Twice of the frequency deviation, and frequency deviation is delta omega. So the carrier swing is 2 times delta omega. Second important term is the modulation index. What is the modulation index in the case of the FM? So modulation index, it actually describes how the frequency of carrier signal or the amplitude of the message signal, it affects the frequency of frequency modulated signal, right? And modulation index of FM, frequency modulated wave, it is defined as the ratio of maximum frequency deviation of the carrier signal to the frequency of the modulating signal or the message signal. So frequency deviation maximum is what? Delta omega, and the frequency of message signal is omega m. So modulation index we can write, this is what? Delta omega upon omega m. and the value of modulation index can be denoted by M or MF, and the value of modulation index in case of FM, it can be greater than 1, while in the case of the amplitude modulated wave we have observed that that must be less than 1. Next important factor is the percentage modulation. So this particular term, percentage modulation, this is actually used in reference to FM, and which refers to the ratio of actual frequency deviation to the maximum allowable frequency deviation. And here, what is the actual frequency deviation? Actual frequency, because we are talking about the deviation, so that is delta F actual, and maximum allowable frequency deviation, that is delta F max. So we can write down the formula as percentage modulation is delta F actual upon delta F max, because here we are talking about the percentage, so the value must be multiplied by 100. What are the advantages of the frequency modulated wave? Advantages are less interference, noise is less. In this particular case, power consumption is less if you compare with the amplitude modulation, and there is a provision of guard band in the adjacent FM channels. But at the same time, there are certain disadvantages also. Disadvantages are bandwidth is large, equipment cost is high, transmitter and receivers are relatively complicated, so designing is complex, and when we are talking about the antennas which are used for the FM, so here antennas must be kept very closely if we need better communication. So these are the disadvantages of the FM. Now let us write down the mathematical expression for single tone frequency modulation. See here, this particular term is important. What we are saying, single tone. What do you mean by this? So to start with, let us write down the general expression of frequency modulated wave, which we have written earlier, derived earlier. This is the general expression. A cos omega c t plus kf, and the limits are 0 to t xt into dt. So from this particular equation, you can state that the ST, which is the frequency modulated wave, it is non-linear function of the baseband or modulating signal. You can see from this particular equation 1. It means if you have to plot the spectrum of FM wave, that is related in a complex manner with the baseband signal. And when we are considering only one frequency component, then the simplest form of the FM is known as single tone frequency modulation. It means single tone frequency modulation. It is a type of frequency modulation in which baseband signal contains a single frequency. Multiple tone frequency modulation is also possible, but here we are talking about a single tone. It means single frequency component of baseband signal exists over here. To start with, let us write down the expression for the carrier signal. If the equation for the carrier signal is written by Ct, which is equal to A cos omega c into t. Now, if we say that the modulating signal is represented by xt, which is equal to Vm cos omega mt. Now what would be the expression of the frequency modulated wave? So the equation of frequency modulated wave we have discussed, that is written by st, and it is equal to A cos phi I, and this particular term phi I, this is the instantaneous phase angle of the modulated wave. And we know that the instantaneous frequency of modulated signal, that is written by what? Omega I, which is equal to omega c plus kf into xt. It means now this particular equation can be utilized, and we can put the value of xt in equation number 5 from equation number 3, so what would be the term we are getting over here? Omega I, which is equal to omega c plus kf into Vm cos omega mt. At the same time, we know that the frequency deviation is what? Frequency deviation is denoted by delta omega, and that is the maximum value of kf into xt. Its maximum value. Kf is a constant, proportionality constant, so kf into maximum value of this particular xt, and from the equation number 3 you can observe that the maximum value of xt will be Vm. When the term of cos, this particular term, its value is 1, so the maximum value we will be getting, that is kf into Vm. So from here we can write down this particular term, deviation, frequency deviation, that is kf into Vm. It means what we can write over here now, omega I, which is equal to omega c plus delta omega into cos omega mt. Just you have substituted delta omega in place of kf into Vm. And phi I is the total phase angle of the modulated wave, and you know that phi I is what? It is the integral of omega I into dt. So now taking the integral, just substituting the value, means you are utilizing this particular equation, integrating this, and what you are getting over here, the first term integral of omega c into dt, that is omega ct. Second term delta omega upon omega m, integral of cos omega, that is sin omega t. So from here you are getting this particular equation. And if you observe this equation and you recall what is the modulation index term, the modulation index term, that is denoted by delta omega upon omega m, it means you can replace this particular term, which is delta omega upon omega m, with modulation index term, which is mf. So you can write the equation of instantaneous value of this phase angle. What the equation you are getting? Phi I, which is equal to omega ct plus mf into sin omega t. Just you have utilized the term of the modulation index. So from this particular equation you can derive the equation for FM wave, because you know that the equation of FM wave is written as what? A cos phi I. So now you can substitute the value of phi I, which you have got over here. So what you are getting, the equation of single tone frequency modulated wave, A cos, and just you have substituted the value of phi I, which is omega ct plus mf sin omega m into t. This is actually the required mathematical equation for single tone frequency modulated wave. You must remember the formulas also, some of the terms, because you may get a numerical question based on this, based on these particular formulas as well. Thank you so much for watching this video.